guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Munia and I'm here to do a review and a demo on this new L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. Foundation is currently new in the drugstore and everyone been talking about it, so I knew I had to grab mine. And the shade I picked up is 309 in Caramel Beige. This is the third generation of their foundation. They have Pro Matte and Pro Glow, and now they came up with this Total Cover. My absolute favorite one is definitely hands down Pro Matte foundation. This has been my go-to and I've been wearing it for over 2 years now. I use this product almost every single day on me, on my clients. You guys ask me all the time what foundation I have it on. Usually 90% of the time either it's L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation or Makeup Forever. Foundation retail for $12.99 if I'm not wrong. I picked up mine from Ulta. I didn't find mine in any other drugstore except Ulta, so I ordered mine from online. In the back it says it's supposed to give you a natural finish and you can wear this up to 24 hours, which I do not recommend. You're not supposed to wear foundation for 24 hours whatsoever, and the coverage is high coverage and texture is all light. I have seen a couple reviews on this foundation. A lot of people, either they loved this foundation or they hated it, and I am like, I'm just going to straight jump onto the demo. I'm going to apply this all over my face and see how long it really lasts. I'm gonna have a really long day today. I'm gonna go out in a bit, so let's see how long this foundation lasts on my face. Since it is snowing out, I'm really interested to see if it's really going to hold on to my skin. What I'm gonna do is one side of my face I'm going to be applying with my beauty blender, and other side of my face I'm going to be using my regular brush. You can use beauty blender or brush. It didn't say which one would be best for this foundation. Also, I'm going to be applying primer all over my face. If you're wearing foundation in general, I highly recommend wearing a primer. Without primer, your makeup is not going to last throughout the day, or for a couple hours it's going to move around. So either you're wearing a regular foundation or tinted moisturizer, I highly recommend wearing a primer. The primer I'm going to be using is the Nivea Aftermath Post Shaving Balm. You can wear whatever primer you have it at home. You don't have to wear the same one. I know this one works for my skin, so I'm going to be wearing that. The texture of this foundation is definitely really moussey and really thick. I don't know how it's going to be applying it on my skin. Also, the color, it looks a little bit darker than my skin color. It looks a bit more red than my Pro Matte foundation. Pro Matte foundation is definitely more warm undertone, and this one has more red or peach undertone in it. So let's see how it's really going to work. Pimple right there, and see how well this will cover. I'm looking at that side because I have my mirror. I'm going to take my beauty blender, and my beauty blender is completely wet. Make sure you use your beauty blender wet because otherwise it's going to absorb a lot of products. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is my skin color. I thought this was going to be way darker, but no, not really. Ooh. Even, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my acne also covered up pretty well. This is the before and after. There is no foundation, and here is the foundation and using my damp beauty blender. And I am so far really impressed. I love the finish. It feels really good. It doesn't feel heavy at all, and I feel like it's kind of wet. It doesn't feel that wet. It's just setting down on my skin. So far it's beautiful. It is from my brush set. They sent me a couple of their brushes, oval brushes, and I'm going to try this with them. So this is how it looks after I used my brush on the other side, beauty blender rather than brush, because brush, when I applied it, I can still see my acne spots, a little bit here and there. It didn't really cover much using it with the brush. It did kind of move the product around, where the Beauty Blender just kept the products on the spot. So far it looks really good onto my skin. I definitely love this side better than this, so it's a thumbs up for Beauty Blender. I'm gonna go ahead and complete my rest of my face makeup, and I'll be back in a second and I will be telling you how it's looking so far. Hey guys, so I have full face makeup on except using any powder. I did not set my face with any powder, and I just wanted to say how long it's going to last without using any sort of powder on my skin. So right now it is 2:08 right here, so I'm going to be update you in a couple hours, and I'm going to be telling you how is it lasting on my skin and all the good stuff. So I really have a higher hope for this foundation. I'm not gonna even lie, this foundation looking really good on my skin. It doesn't feel wet, it doesn't feel dry. It feels like it did set onto my skin pretty well. Hey guys, I'm back with an update. Right now it is 7:26 mirror, and I can tell my makeup kind of came off around my chin area, also my cheek, because I was wearing my sweater and my scarf was kind of hitting my face, so it kind of rubbed off and came off. But it doesn't look that bad that I would say, oh my god, my makeup is looking terrible. Also, I forgot to mention earlier my skin type. I have normal to dry skin, mostly in drier side, so foundation does last on my skin, but still it has a lot of like fine lines around my mouth after a while. But this one, it still did not give me any sort of fine lines. And I'll come back in a couple more hours and let you know how this foundation lasted and my final thoughts on this foundation. But so far, I love this foundation and it's going really smooth. So currently it is 10:21 and I have this makeup on for over 9 hours or 8.5 hours. I went outside and I came back home. I think this foundation is great for people with dry skin, but I'm not sure how I feel about for oily skin, because if you are oily, I definitely recommend setting this foundation with some powder or compact powder with you. Otherwise you're gonna be really oily. I didn't get oily. Again, I have a dry skin, and I do recommend using this product with a damp beauty blender. I did love the finish, I did love the color. It did matches me pretty well. I did love it all over, but I don't think this foundation is meant for 24 hours by any way, and it kind of came off because again I was outside. I do love this foundation. I'm definitely gonna keep you guys updated, so follow me on my social media. If I forget anything, please leave the question in the comment section so I can answer that. And yeah guys, I hope this video was helpful and you guys are interested to try this foundation, because I think this is a great foundation in drugstore, and I think this could be one of my favorite foundation from now on. So, and for now, this is it, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I'm about to edit this video and this video will be up tomorrow. Bye guys.